Test 1 2.
You got it?
Test 1 2. Test.
You got it?
Test 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2. Test 1 2 1 2. You got it?
KMTI AM 650, the sports leader in South Central Utah, now presents Snow College Badger basketball on the radio. This sports broadcast is brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. And now, let's go live to the basketball court for live play-by-play coverage of the Snow Badgers on KMTI.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Snow College Badger basketball action. Gary Chedester here with you, and joining me on the Snow College pregame show is head coach Rob Nielsen. Coach, this is the longest trip we've got of the year, playing in Colorado on Thursday and then coming up here. The next trip that we come up here, at least you don't have one back-to-back with it.
Well, this, it's not a bad trip. It's you have that day in between where we're able to travel up a little bit longer, having to go up to Pocatello last night. We got a good practice, shoot around last night and shot today. So I think our guys should be rested, ready to go. But yeah, it'll be nice not to have to make that trip again. That's the first time we've ever done that.
Okay. Yeah, you mentioned going through Pocatello. They had the storm that closed Switzer Pass. Hopefully that'll be open for us on the way home. Be a little bit quicker trip. Taking a look at the standings, Salt Lake Community College 4-0, Snow College 2-1, Northwestern 1-2, and CSI 1-2. But this is a pretty good team. They're almost in kind of the same situation you are. They only have 3 sophomores, but it's a whole new team. None of these players had played at CSI before.
Right.
The way I understand it.
The team that was coming back with Coach Fay would have been, I think, a chance to win a national championship. And so when they dismantled that, those kids are all at D1 schools, 4-year schools, probably 9 of them. So Coach here, he had to start a whole new thing. So he brought in a whole new group. He had to get what he could get. It was late. So it's not probably his kids yet. So this program will change a little bit in the next year. He's dealing with this group and he does a good job coaching them, and they play hard. Just not quite, I think, what he likes to do with his style.
Okay. We should mention Coach Jared Fay went to Idaho State, I believe it was,
yes,
and took several of his players with him. Coach Reinert is now the head coach at CSI, and anybody that's been following Snow College for a while might remember that name. He coached at Utah Valley quite a long time ago.
Right, when they were a 2-year, and then they went to the 4-year, and that's when he was there then. So he's familiar with the league. He knows the tradition of everything. So yeah, it's not like he's a new coach to the conference. He's experienced and has a lot of background into the teams and the way the conference works.
And if he sticks around, he's definitely going to make this team a factor in the Scenic West.
Yeah, they're a good team this year. I'm sure they'll plan on, CSI doesn't take well to losing. I think he's probably lost more games this year than some of those coaches did in a decade. So, it's not a traditional year for CSI, but they play hard. They're still very talented and a very good team.
All right. I know you want to get back with the team, but before you go, can you tell us what are the keys for the Badgers to come away with a win here on the road?
I think we have to play hard. These guys play hard. They're here at home. They're 7-1 at home. They're on the road. They lost all their games on the road. So they feed off the energy of this crowd. So if we let them get going with this crowd, it'll be a long night for us. And then we have to have Matt and the guys that shot it well Thursday night keep shooting it well. I think we have to shoot it well to be in this game tonight.
All right, good luck to you, Coach. We'll continue with more on the Snow College pregame show right after this. Snow College ranks among the nation's top 10% in student success. Turn your education on and visit snow.edu. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Zelle is now in the Mountain America mobile app. Quickly send and receive money from almost anyone with a bank account in the U.S., all with the convenience and security of the Mountain America app. Download it free from the App Store or visit macu.com/Zelle for details. Membership required based on eligibility. Insured by NCUA. Zelle is available to United States bank account holders only. Transactions typically occur in minutes when the recipient's email address or U.S. mobile number is already enrolled with Zelle. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC.
Is your internet constipated? That's right, you heard me. Do you
suffer from the buffer?
don't suffer anymore? Get things flowing again with gig internet speeds from MTCC. Our fiber to the home network gives you the speeds you need to do your business. Go gig today and let the internet flow. Side effects may include smooth video streaming, incredible online gaming experiences, the ability to use multiple devices at the same time, and an overall feeling of giddiness. You may even giggle. It's that fast. Some restrictions may apply, not available in all areas.
Robinson Transport.
Welcome back to the Snow College pregame show. Snow College has assembled the best quality, most affordable, and flexible offerings in online education. Visit snow.edu. Let's bring you up to date on the Scenic West Athletic Conference with Coach Nielsen. We gave you the standings, but let's tell you how they got to that point. On Thursday night in action, it was Snow College defeating Colorado Northwestern 103-86. Salt Lake Community College pulled out a tight one against Utah State Eastern, that game being played in Price. Final score 77-70. Utah State Eastern has yet to win a ball game in the men's side of things. Salt Lake Community College beat Snow College in the opening weekend 81-72. That game was close until about 3:52 remaining, and then Salt Lake had a 6-point play and then never looked back. Southern Idaho was defeated by Colorado Northwestern that same weekend, 90-86. That game played in Rangeley, Colorado. CSI also lost on the road to Salt Lake Community College, 84-71. And Snow College was able to defeat Utah State Eastern at home, 71-56. In the very first day of action, it was Salt Lake Community College 109 and Colorado Northwestern Community College 83. That game played in Salt Lake. And in Twin Falls, right where we're at right now, College of Southern Idaho knocked off Utah State University Eastern 69-55. So as we mentioned, the standings right now, Salt Lake Community College has yet to lose a game. They are 4-0. Snow College is in second place with a record of 2-1. Colorado Northwestern and CSI are tied at 1-2, and Utah State Eastern at 0-3. We'll be back with some more on the pregame show, the Snow College pregame show. Get a quality education that's affordable and fun at Snow College. Visit snow.edu. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions' dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
No matter how you connect, Centricom delivers fast, reliable internet and powerful whole-home mesh Wi-Fi throughout your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device all at once. With experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect with Centra Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or click Centricom.com to upgrade your internet today.
CO Building Systems in Ephraim manufactures a complete line of pre-engineered metal buildings of all sizes. Plus, they are your headquarters for custom metal roof and wall panels for your home or business, including all trim and accessories. All of their roof and wall panels are available in several gauges and over 20 different colors. For a free cost estimate or more information, contact CO Building Systems in Ephraim, 800-262-5347. That's 800-262-5347. Online at cobuildings.com.
Welcome back to the Snow College pregame show. Snow College is the nation's finest transfer institution with campuses in Ephraim and in Richfield. Visit snow.edu. The Snow College Badgers probably in one of their toughest stretches in the Scenic West right now, playing here in Twin Falls, Idaho against CSI. Their next game will be in Salt Lake City at Taylorsville campus. That game will be next Thursday, where they will take on the Bruins, who have yet to lose. And then on Saturday, 1 week from today, the Badgers will be at home again against this CSI team. So kind of a tough stretch here as the Badgers play CSI twice and the Bruins once. 2 of those 3 games will be on the road. And then the Badgers go on the road to USU Eastern and then back home against Colorado Northwestern. The Snow College Badgers have had a few injuries to kind of deal with. They've lost Taylor Miller for at least another 2 weeks as he's out with a high ankle sprain. The Badgers kind of experimented with Nate Duckworth playing the point guard position, but they've kind of settled into now Traden Christensen playing that point guard position at 6'7", so he does create some matchup problems for the teams that play him. The Snow College Badgers will go with Matt Norman, who had a tremendous night last night, scoring 30 points against Colorado Northwestern. Trey Farr, who only had 2 points on Thursday, had a bit of an ankle sprain as well. We'll see how he reacts to that after having a day of rest to be able to get back out there and try to play. He had very limited action after the sprained ankle. The Badgers had a fairly comfortable lead, so they didn't feel the need to go to him. We'll take this opportunity for our final time out here on the pregame show. This is the Snow College pregame show. Get a quality education that's affordable and fun at Snow College. Visit snow.edu.
My name is Richard Anderson. I'm one of the general surgeons working at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, Utah. My trajectory was not into surgery at first. I decided to become a research scientist, but I had no opportunity to work with people. Since moving to this area, I have made lasting friends, lifelong friends, and I have enjoyed providing the same sort of quality surgical care that they can obtain in Salt Lake or Provo, but with more prompt and certainly more personal service.
Benjamin Franklin must have had dental and oral health in mind when he said, "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." Douglas Dentistry offers many preventive dental treatment options, including checkups and cleanings for the whole family. Hi, this is Dr. Douglas. Let us care for all your family's dental health.
Douglas Dentistry is located in Ephraim at 41 West, 700 South, across from Los Amigos. Ask about our in-house dental benefit program for those without insurance.
Call 283-3800. That's 283-3800. And remember, prevention is the best medicine.
Little Caesars Pizza in Nephi and Ephraim boasts the most cheese and the most common toppings at the nation's best prices. Family parties, work crews, office staff, or athletic teams all benefit when Little Caesars is asked to tame our hunger. From hot and ready to deep dish and everything in between, everybody wins with Little Caesars. Give Little Caesars Pizza a try today, and you'll still be wearing a big old smile tomorrow. That's Little Caesars Pizza, 462 North Main in Ephraim and 1010 North Main in Nephi.
Open a new Mountain America Visa credit card with 0% interest and put the whole world in your hands.
I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world safely in my hands.
Imagine what you can do with 0% interest on all purchases through May 31st of next year.
Safely in my hands.
Apply today at macu.com/0.
Sanpete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West, specializing in structural steel fabrication and erection. Sanpete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hale Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. Sanpete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main in Moroni. Call 800-261-1026, 800-261-1026, or sanpetesteel.com.
Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital wishes the Badgers all the best, both during the game and in everyday life. We are proud to be a Snow College sponsor. Intermountain now offers Connect Care, which gives you access to a healthcare provider 24/7 from your own home on a smartphone, tablet, or computer for one low price. Just download the app to use, keeping you close to home for your health care. Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital, helping people live the healthiest lives possible.
Spanish Fork's best kept secret, Shepherd's Carpets has opened a new location here in Richfield. Shepherd's offers everything from carpet, vinyl plank, as well as vinyl, hardwood, and laminate. Shepherd provides estimates, installation, and carpet binding. Make Shepherd's your total flooring source. Come in and see us at 410 North Main here in Richfield, Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 4. Call us at 435-865-2025. That's 865-2025.
My mom told me to not take a class before 8 a.m. my first semester. Mom told me the library was the best place to study. Mom told me to get involved on campus. My mom told me that Snow College was the best place to start. And don't tell my mom this, but she was right. Coming to Snow College was the best decision I've ever made.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. That's snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
It's time to supercharge your internet with the fastest speeds in the area from Centracom. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by Centra Wi-Fi, our whole home mesh Wi-Fi system. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Call or click Centracom.com to supercharge your internet today.
I'm Dr. Chris Karish, orthopedic surgeon with a subspecialty in sports medicine. Central Valley Medical Center has state-of-the-art operating rooms and the latest orthopedic equipment to provide me with the tools to perform safe and minimally invasive procedures. I've had the opportunity to treat athletes from my own sons to the NFL. I provide a wide variety of treatments to get you back on your feet and enjoying your life. Come see us here at Central Valley Medical Center, where we can treat you as a friend and not a medical record number.
Welcome back to the gymnasium at the College of Southern Idaho in Twin Falls, Idaho. Gary Chedester with you, bringing Badger basketball action as the Snow College Badgers, under the direction of Rob Nielsen, Ben Crickshank, and Thomas Salmon, will try to lead the Badgers to a 3-1 record in conference play as they take on the College of Southern Idaho Golden Eagles, under the direction of Jeff Reinert, Fred Brown Jr., and Ryan Lundgren. Snow College Badgers will get to their starting lineup in just a moment. In other action that's being played right now in Price, Utah State Eastern is hosting Colorado Northwestern Community College. Utah State Eastern trying to get their first win in the Scenic West Athletic Conference. So for the Badgers, getting a starting call will be Matt Norman, the 6'5 freshman from Timpanogos. Matt Norman went off last night for 30 points. Trey Farr at 6'9", the freshman from St. George, will get the starting call. We'll keep an eye on him and see how he reacts after that twisted ankle last night. The point guard, Traden Christensen from Saratoga Springs, a 6'7 freshman. Branson Blackner, one of the 3 sophomores that are on this Badger team, from Cedar City, Utah, 6'4 sophomore. And Braden Johnson, a 6'7 sophomore from Draper, Utah, will get the starting call. The Badgers do have Tyler Boyack back into action, as he was out for a while, and Logan Sorensen also was out for a while. Both of those players did see action on Thursday against Colorado Northwestern Community College. Tyler Boyack, a 6'3 freshman out of Spanish Fork, one of the best three-point shooters in the conference. And Logan Sorensen, a 6'5 freshman from Payson, Utah, will be called upon, I'm sure, in this game this afternoon. So taking a look at the starting lineup for the College of Southern Idaho Golden Eagles, they will go with number 1, Kendall McHugh from Centerville, Virginia. He's a 6-foot freshman. Also getting the starting call is Maurice Barnett, a 6'5 freshman out of Chicago, Illinois. Leading the league in scoring is number 12, a 6'2 sophomore from Kansas City, Missouri. And one of the very few Idaho players on the CSI team is Sawyer Storms. He's from Idaho Falls, Idaho. He's a 6', 6" freshman. And finally, playing the post position is going to be Nehemi Kabeya, a 6'10 sophomore from Seattle, Washington. So that's their starting lineups for the Snow College Badgers and the College of Southern Idaho Golden Eagles. The Badgers again 2-1 in conference play, 11-10 overall. CSI 1-2 in conference play and 12-9 overall. It'll be Trey Farr to jump center. The Badgers in their orange uniforms. And they'll begin going left to right across your radio dial. Coach Nielsen, Coach Cruikshank, and Coach Salmon, I think also with Coach Norbert Janicek, went to check out a local player here last night. I didn't get a chance to talk to him about that, but that's what the action was, or their plan anyway. So we're ready to jump center here and get this game underway in Twin Falls, Idaho. It's going to be Trey Farr jumping center against Cabella. And the Badgers get the tip. Over to Traden Christensen. Christensen onto the left wing to Boyer, to Farr. Now to Christensen once again, now on the right angle. Looking inside for Farr. Instead, they work it around the perimeter. Johnson to Matt Norman to Christensen. Now to Branson. They try to get inside to Trey Farr, knocked away, and so the Badgers turn it over on their first possession. And it comes back for the CSI Golden Eagles. Down low for Kendall McHugh, but he doesn't look at the shot, and he brings it all the way out high and sets up the offense once again. CSI look to go to a double high post. Now they get it top of the key, right down the barrel, and Sawyer Storms gets the first points on the board for the Golden Eagles as he hits the three. Traden Christensen out high. CSI in a man-to-man. Johnson fakes the three, takes one dribble, and then gives it up. Top of the key to Farr. Now to Christensen, who looks to penetrate. Gets it back to Farr from 15 feet. That's a good shot for him, and he hits it. 3-2. CSI with the lead and the ball. Kendall McHugh across the timeline with the left-handed dribble, looks to set up the offense. Sawyer Storms with it on the right wing. Top of the key to Barnett. Back to McHugh. Now down low to Cabella. Back out to Maurice Barnett. Launches the three, and he hits the three. So CSI 2 for 2, both of them behind the three-point line, and they have a 6-2 lead against the Badgers. Blackner into the corner to Christensen. Back to Blackner. Dribbles to the top of the key. Gives it to Matt Norman. Norman in the paint. Throws up a circus shot off the mark. No good. And the rebound comes down to Cabella. Fast break by the CSI Golden Eagles, and Kendall McHugh makes it look way easy as the Badgers kind of turn their back on the play. And McHugh gets the bucket. 8-2, CSI on top. Traden Christensen penetrates, goes up and under and lays it in. Nice move by Traden Christensen to go underneath the basket and lay it up with the right hand. 8-4, Badgers down by 4. McHugh out high to Barnett. Barnett pulls up and shoots the leap and leaner three-pointer. Off the mark, no good. Blackner with the rebound. Here comes Blackner pushing it up the floor. No advantage, leaves it to Norman. Norman penetrates. Kicks it out to Christensen. Christensen on the left wing. Now he penetrates. Has the ball held, and they're going to call the foul on Mike Hood. Hood does not like the call, but he gets the first personal. That's the first team foul on CSI. And the Badgers will inbound on the baseline. Christensen gets it into Farr. Out high to Blackner. Blackner with the left-handed dribble to the top of the key. To Norman. Norman, high post to Farr. Back to Traden Christensen. Penetrates, kicks to Blackner for the three. It's off the mark, no good. Trey Farr with the follow-up rebound and the putback. He's got 4. The Badgers now trail by 2. Nice follow-up by Trey Farr for the Snow College Badgers. Kendall McHugh out high. Open for 17 feet, down the barrel. No good. Trey Farr with the rebound. Here come the Badgers pushing it up the floor. Matt Norman in the three-point territory, gives it to Johnson. Johnson one dribble, back to Norman. Norman penetrates, looks for help, gets it to Christensen. Doesn't look for his shot. Now Johnson. Johnson pump fake, goes to the baseline, gets away from the defense, shoots it, no good. And the rebound to Barnett. Maurice Barnett gives it to Kendall McHugh, who sets up the offense for the Bruins. the Golden Eagles. Mike Hood on the right wing. Looks to penetrate. Now does a one-step fall-away jumper. Off the mark, no good. Trey Farr out and running. And he goes in and lays it up. Trey Farr with 6. Nice job by Traden Christensen to lead him perfectly. Trey Farr only had to put one dribble down before he went up for the layup. And we're tied at 8. Badgers in a man-to-man inside. Getting away is Maurice Barnett. Barnett with 5. He got Traden Christensen on his hip and was able to just lay it in off the glass. Matt Norman launches the 3 under a little bit of pressure. Rebound comes down to Cabella. Cabella to Kendall McHugh. And here come the Golden Eagles leading by 2. Way up high is Barnett. Now the 3 out of the corner is Sawyer Storms. So Sawyer Storms with 2 buckets, both from behind the 3-point line. And it's back to a 13-8 lead for the Golden Eagles of CSI. CSI set to make 3 substitutions coming up here in a moment. Traden Christensen gets by his man, Maurice Barnett, and Barnett gets called for the foul. That's going to be the first on Barnett. Second team foul on the Golden Eagles. So 3 substitutions going out as McHugh and Cabella and also Maurice Barnett. So in is Spencer Roberts from Alberta, Canada. And I'll check the others here in a moment for you. Traden Christensen into the corner. Matt Norman launches the 3 off the mark, no good. And the rebound comes down to one of those players into the ballgame, Stevie Smith from Seattle, Washington. And also Dang Dutte. Penetrates. Dishes on the wing, and it's going to be a tie-up. Jump ball. Good job by Branson Blackner to get a hand on it as he tied up Spencer Roberts. Badgers have yet to substitute. Another substitution, Sebastian Reynoso Jimenez is checked in for CSI. Foul on the inbounds play is going to be called on Matt Norman, his first. That's the first team foul on the Snow College Badgers. We're at 14:29 here in the first half. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Spencer Roberts, I believe. Yeah, Spencer Roberts, 6'9" sophomore from Alberta, Canada, gets called for the foul. That's the third team foul. And the Badgers with the ball. Into Trey Farr, a lot of contact. Shoots the jump hook up and over Roberts. He gets it to go. He's got 8 for Farr. Badgers now trail by 3, 13-10. Out high. Dang Dutte gives it up on the wing. Stevie Smith penetrates, puts up the wild left-handed shot off the mark. No good. Rebound comes down to Johnson. Johnson crosses the timeline, sets up the offense. It goes to Traden Christensen. Now to Branson Blackner. Makes the pump fake, gets away from the defense and hits the 3. Branson Blackner, his first bucket. And we're tied at 13 with 13:35 remaining here in the first half. Dutte on the right wing. Out high to Hood. Hood with the dribble now gives it up to Dutte. Gets it right back again. Now on the left wing to Stevie Smith. Back to Hood. Hood penetrates, puts up the left-handed shot. It's good. Nice move by Mike Hood. Again, he leads the conference in scoring. Norman to Blackner. Thought about the 3, instead goes inside to Trey Farr. Farr backs in, goes to the baseline, puts up an awkward shot. Rebound Traden Christensen. And it did not reset the shot clock. I don't think Farr even hit the rim. Blackner goes to the baseline. Gets it to Norman. All alone for the 3. Off the mark, no good. Long rebound tip. But here come the Golden Eagles as they get the loose ball. Dutte pulls up, now bounces outside. Hood gets the pick, goes in again with the left hand and lays it in. Wow. I don't know how you defend that. Nice job by Mike Hood to throw the left-handed shot way up high on the glass. Trey Farr fakes the three, goes to Blackner. Blackner fakes the three, gives it back to Traden Christensen. Traden will set up the offense again against this man-to-man. Matt Norman tried to go baseline and draws the foul on Stevie Smith, his first. Fourth team foul on the Eagles. And that's a media timeout here with 12:14 remaining in the first half. Badgers trail it 17-13, but they have the ball. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
You no longer need to worry over missing teeth or dentures not fitting correctly. Douglas Dentistry offers tooth replacement options, including complete dentures, partial dentures to bridges, dental implants, and much more.
Call 283-3800 so Dr. Douglas can improve your smile. That's 283-3800, or visit Douglas Dentistry at 41 West, 700 South in Ephraim, across from Los Amigos.
Try us online at douglasdentistry.ephraim.com or find us on Facebook. This is Dr. Douglas. Let us take care of and improve your dental health.
Now's a great time to go deep at Little Caesars in Ephraim and Nephi. Try the hot and ready deep dish lunch combo with 4 slices of Detroit-style deep dish pizza with pepperoni and 1 20-ounce Pepsi product. Makes my mouth water just thinking on it. Hey, you can also go deep with a deep dish 3-meat treat and the deep dish ultimate pizzas, and you'll have a hard time wiping that satisfied smile off your face. Go deep today at Little Caesars in Ephraim and Nephi.
Welcome back to Snow College Badger Basketball. We'd like to thank all the sponsors that make this broadcast possible. That includes Mountain America Credit Union, MTCC Channel 3, Intermountain Sanpete Hospital, Little Caesars in Ephraim and also in Nephi, and Douglas Dentistry. Nate Duckworth has checked in for the Badgers, and the Badgers lob it way out high near midcourt to Blackner. Blackner hands back to Duckworth, and the Badger offense gets set. Duckworth top of the key. Left wing to Blackner. Darian Nebeker is also checked in for Snow College. CSI with the zone defense. Norman thought about the three, dropped it, now gives it back to Nebeker, who hits the three as the shot clock goes off. Darian Nebeker. That cuts the lead down to 1, 17-16. And CSI with the ball. Duke way out high. Guarded by Nebeker. Now a switch. Johnson on Duke. Into the corner for Sebastian Reynoso Jimenez. Down low, jump hook is on the way. No good, but tipped up and in. Who gets that? That was either Stevie Smith. Nope, they're going to give it to Sebastian Reynoso Jimenez. And it's back to a 3-point lead. Johnson fakes the three, goes to the baseline, shoots the two, and airballs it right into the hands of Duke. Dang Duke now gives it up to McHugh, who's checked back in at the point guard position. Down low to Roberts. Roberts backs in against the much smaller Darian Nebeker, but the traveling call is going to be called and gives it back to the Badgers. And Spencer Roberts checks out. So back in for the Golden Eagles is Nahemi Cabella. Also back in is Maurice Barnett. Duckworth, 3-point territory to Johnson. Johnson squares and launches the three. Off the mark, no good. Nebeker got a hand on it, no good. And then CSI tips it out of bounds. It'll be back to the Badgers. So Nate Duckworth will inbound the ball on the Badger baseline. Braden Johnson on the one wing, but they get it inbound to Blackner. Now to Duckworth. Back to Norman. Back to Duckworth, and Duckworth will set up the offense. Top of the key to Johnson. Johnson squares, launches the three again. Back of the iron. No good. And the rebound comes down to Duke. Duke now looks to penetrate. Gets into the lane. Stripped from behind by Nebeker. Nebeker gets it ahead quickly to Blackner. Blackner goes in for the layup. Has it blocked. But there's Johnson to follow it up. Braden Johnson gets his first points, and it's on a follow-up with the offensive rebound. Logan Sorensen will check in at the next dead ball for the Badgers. Stevie Smith to Cabella. Now Maurice Barnett launches the long three. Front of the iron, no good. Rebound Johnson. Johnson to Duckworth. Badgers don't have an advantage on the fast break, and Duckworth will slow it up and set up the offense. To Blackner, into the corner, Johnson. Squared, looked like he was going to take the three. Instead, dribble drive and kicks it out. Nebeker will take the three. It's off the mark, no good. And the rebound comes down to Cabella. 19-18. Eagles lead by 1. Duke. Around the horn it goes to McHugh. McHugh penetrates, gets the defense on the hip, gives it up to Cabella. Cabella running leaper and leaner in the paint, and he gets it. Cabella his first 2 points, and it's a 3-point lead. Johnson thought of the three, doesn't take it. Blackner fakes the three, gets it back to Johnson. Johnson shoots it, and it's good. Braden Johnson hits the three. He's got 5, and we tied at 21. Very unusual to see a CSI team that does not run as fast and furious as teams in the past, but they like to set it up and run the offense. Left wing, Stevie Smith. Inside to Cabella. Cabella traveled, does not get the call though. Kind of hopped on his 1 foot, they didn't call it. McHugh to Stevie Smith, launches an off-balance three-pointer, no good, on the rebound Darian Nebeker. Over to Duckworth, here come the Badgers. Duckworth, top of the key. Almost lost it as Norman, but recovers it. Round the horn it goes. Johnson's going to shoot the three and hits it again. Braden Johnson with 8, and the Badgers lead 24-21. Still waiting to check in is Logan Sorensen. Now he's joined by Jonah Roth, who will check in as well. Baseline jumper on the way. Off the mark, no good for Maurice Barnett, and then we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Cabella. His first, 5th team foul. And so Jonah Roth and Logan Sorensen check in now for the Badgers. Badgers lead at 24-21 with 7:43 remaining here in the first half. Braden Johnson with 8, Trey Farr with 8. Trey still on the bench. He's been there for quite a while. Nebeker, right wing. Goes up high to Sorensen, around to Duckworth. Duckworth looks at Cutters. Now he goes to Nebeker. Nebeker tries the cross-court skip pass, ill-advised, and then has the foul from behind as Jackson Rye was headed for the layup. So Nebeker, his first foul, 2nd team foul on the Badgers, and the Golden Eagles will inbound on their baseline. Badgers drop into a 2-3 zone here on the inbounds play. Lobbing it way out high are the Golden Eagles. Rye gives it up to McHugh. And McHugh gives it back to Rye. They play catch here for a little bit, setting up the offense. The Badgers still 2-3 zone. Nope, they've gone into a man-to-man. All alone is McHugh for a long three. That's off the mark, no good. Duckworth with the rebound. Duckworth pushes it up the floor, no advantage, stops the dribble, gets it to Nebeker. To Branson Blackner, back to Nebeker. Logan Sorensen now on the left wing. Looks inside for Jonah Roth, and we're going to have a foul away from the ball. Looks like that's going to go on Kendall McHugh. That's his first 6th team foul on the Golden Eagles. So the Badgers will shoot 1-1 on the next foul. Only 2 team fouls on Snow College. So 6:48 remaining here in the first half. On that foul, it's going to turn into a media timeout. We'll take this opportunity as well for a word from our sponsors. You're listening to Badger Basketball on KMTI AM 650 and watching on Centricom.com and Snow Badger TV. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Zelle is now in the Mountain America mobile app. Quickly send and receive money from almost anyone with a bank account in the U.S., all with the convenience and security of the Mountain America app. Download it free from the App Store or visit macu.com/Zelle for details. Membership required based on eligibility. Insured by NCUA. Zelle is available to United States bank account holders only. Transactions typically occur in minutes when the recipient's email address or U.S. mobile number is already enrolled with Zelle. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC.
Is your internet constipated? That's right, you heard me. Do you
suffer from the buffer?
Don't suffer anymore. Get things flowing again with gig internet speeds from MTCC. Our fiber to the home network gives you the speeds you need to do your business. Go gig today and let the internet flow. Side effects may include smooth video streaming, incredible online gaming experiences, the ability to use multiple devices at the same time, and an overall feeling of giddiness. You may even giggle. It's that fast. Some restrictions may apply, not available in all areas.
Welcome back to Badger Basketball on KMTI AM 650, Centricom.com, and YouTube.com/SnowBadgerTV. Badgers inbound underneath their own basket. Nebeker looks to penetrate, kicks outside, almost stolen by CSI. Now Logan Sorensen puts up the leap and leaner. No good, off the mark, and the rebound comes down to Kendall McHugh. McHugh now pushes it the other way, pulls up the three-point line, goes into the corner to Maurice Barnett, who has time to count the seams before he launches the three. And that goes long off the iron, out of bounds, and the Badgers will have the ball. Maurice Barnett was in the corner, and no Badgers made a run at him at all. He had plenty of time to shoot, just a little bit off the mark. Duckworth, guarded by McHugh, gets it across the timeline to Sorensen. Sorensen double team, tries to get away. Now finds Jonah Roth underneath the basket, who kicks it out to Blackner. And the Badgers do not get an easy look when they had a chance, it looked like. Duckworth, under a lot of pressure, can't come up with it. Ahead quickly to Rye, and Rye gets fouled from behind by Jonah Roth. And Roth is going to pick up his first. That's going to be the third team foul on the Badgers, and at the free throw line for the Golden Eagles will be Jackson Rye. 6'4" freshman from Tucson, Arizona. Will shoot two. Badgers lead at 24-21 with 5:57 remaining first half. Free throw is off the mark, no good, and Matt Norman will check back in, and Traden Christensen. Matt Norman has yet to score, which is kind of amazing after that performance that he gave on Thursday over at Colorado. He was hitting everything. Had a lot of confidence, has really not taken many shots, maybe one or two at the most. Second shot is off the mark, no good. And now the Badgers again have a strange combination on the floor as they've got both Jonah Roth and Trey Farr. Steal is made by Jackson Rye, picks the pocket of the Badgers, goes in and hammer dunks it. It's now 24-23. Badgers up by one. Roth launches the three. Off the mark, no good. Tip to himself is Jackson Rye. Here come the Golden Eagles. A chance to take the lead back again. Penetration. Shot out of the corner for three. Off the mark, no good. CSI crashing the boards. Can't come up with it. Finally, Trey Farr comes down with it. Pushes ahead to Traden Christensen. Christensen gets by the defense. Goes up and underneath. Has it blocked on the weak side. Matt Norman with the rebound. To Trey Farr at the free throw line, and he travels. (24-23) with 5:07 remaining first half. Badgers out there right now with the starting lineup. Almost. Now, well, let's don't even say that because now Nate Duckworth is going to check in. So the Badgers go with Matt Norman, Trey Farr, Jonah Roth, Logan Sorensen, and Traden Christensen. Badgers in a man-to-man. Penetration. Dish into the corner. Out of the corner, the shot on the way, and it's good by Maurice Barnett. Very unusual because Barnett that time was under a lot of pressure and made the shot. Before, when he was wide open and could count the seams, he was off the mark. So maybe the best thing is back off and let him shoot. Up high, Traden Christensen. A lot of contact. Goes in the corner to Norman. I don't know who Norman is throwing it to, but it's going to turn into a layup and possibly a three-point play as Stevie Smith hustled to come up with the loose ball. I don't know who the pass was to, but it ended up being a layup for Stevie Smith, and he's fouled, a chance at a three-point play. Timeout is going to be called. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. This is a Douglas Dentistry timeout. Your first choice in dentistry and overall oral health. From general dentistry to sedation dentistry and teeth whitening, Douglas Dentistry. Call 283-3800. Let's check the standings once again for the Scenic West Athletic Conference. Salt Lake Community College on top with a record of 4-0. Snow College with a record of 2-1. Colorado Northwestern 1-2. College of Southern Idaho 1-2. And Utah State Eastern at 0-3. In other action today, Utah State Eastern is hosting Colorado Northwestern, and of course right here, Snow College Badgers in Twin Falls, Idaho. At the free throw line, Stevie Smith. Free throw is on the way and good. He converts the three-point play. And now the Golden Eagles up by 5, 29-24. Full court pressure. The Badgers break it, get it to Johnson on the left wing. Now out high to Duckworth. Duckworth, top of the key. Gets it to Logan Sorensen. Sorensen fakes the three, puts the left-handed dribble on the floor, gives it up to Johnson. Johnson fakes the three, penetrates, kicks to Sorensen. Sorensen for three, back of the iron, no good. Rebound Stevie Smith. Smith pushes it up the floor, now leaves it for Kendall McHugh, who travels and turns it over back to the Badgers. Number 2, Deng Dut, checks into the ball game, and McHugh goes out. 29-24, Badgers down by 5. They did lead for a brief moment here in the first half. So Logan Sorensen to inbound to Nate Duckworth. Matt Norman looks at Cutters, goes to Farr. Farr is going to get called for the offensive foul. What's surprising is Trey Farr has only got one foul here in the first half. He has had some foul trouble in games leading up to this. 15 foul on the Badgers. And it goes back to CSI. Duke bounces down low. On the give and go is Mike Hood. Mike Hood lays it off the glass. He's got 6. And biggest lead of the game right now for CSI is 7, 31-24. Sorensen fakes the three, goes to the baseline, has it swatted away. Weak side help from Sawyer Storms. Here comes the Golden Eagles. Hood lays it up and under, no good. Johnson had the rebound, but then he's fouled by Sawyer Storms, I believe. That's his first, 7th team foul. So Johnson will go to the free throw line and shoot 1-1. Blackner checks back in for the Badgers, and Logan Sorensen comes out. Badgers really need to hit some free throws here and narrow the gap in the first half. Free throw on the way, no good. Front end of the 1-1 is missed, but somebody moved on the lane. So Johnson's going to get another chance. So Johnson gets another opportunity here to hit the free throw. Braden with 8 points in the game. He's tied for the leading scorer in the game. Misses the second one off the front of the iron. And the rebound comes down to Sawyer Storms. Here comes CSI on the fast break. Up and underneath is missed by Jackson Rye. Nate Duckworth, top of the key, gets it to Branson Blackner. Blackner looks at Cutters. Johnson goes through. He doesn't pass it to him. Now Norman goes through, and they go outside to Duckworth. Now to Trey Farr on the other block. Farr backs in. Almost gets called for another offensive foul, but he misses the shot, and the rebound comes down to Dang Duke. 31-24, again a 7-point lead for the Golden Eagles. Duke penetrates, pulls up, dishes outside. Stevie Smith, long three-pointer down the lane, off the mark, no good. And Sawyer Storms is going to pick up foul number 2. Sawyer Storms, a 6'6" freshman from Idaho Falls, Idaho. CSI has 2 players from Idaho. Colton Adamson, who has yet to play, from Pocatello. And Sawyer Storms from Idaho Falls. At the free throw line is going to be Matt Norman, who has yet to score, a chance to get on the scoreboard here. as he'll shoot 1 and 1. Badgers have yet to make a free throw here in the first half. 2 minutes, 27 seconds remaining, 31-24, CSI on top. Norman's free throw on the way, in and out, no good. And the rebound comes down to Sebastian Reynoso Jimenez. Back to Duke. He'll take his time, cross the timeline with the right-handed dribble, guarded by the smaller Duckworth. Duckworth gets beaten, but he gets called for the foul as well. Nate Duckworth, foul number 1. 6th foul on the Badgers, so the Golden Eagles will be into the 1 and 1 on the next free throw, or on the next foul, I should say. So Duke will inbound. The Badgers go to a 2-3 zone. Duke gets it in to Hood. Hood on the baseline, way out high to Stevie Smith. Smith backs it out and starts the offense. Now hands to Duke. Duke takes his time, goes to the right wing, now penetrates, pulls up from a 10-footer, off the mark, no good. And the rebound to Darian Nebeker. Nebeker will dribble up the floor. Looked like he wanted to penetrate, instead gives it up to Traden Christensen. To Blackner, comes off the pick, shooting the 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound Johnson to Nebeker, to Traden Christensen. Christensen gets his pocket picked. And Hood shoots the shot off the mark, no good. And now it looks like it's going to be Dang Duke who gets called for the foul. It is his first. 9th team foul. And going to the free throw line now to shoot 1 and 1 will be Traden Christensen. No, Matt Norman again. The Badgers again have not hit a free throw, so they're 0 for 4, technically only 0 for 3 from the free throw line. But Johnson had a second opportunity because of the lane violation, but just wasn't able to hit it. Norman gets his first point and the first free throw for the Badgers. Cuts the Golden Eagle lead to 6, 31-25. And second free throw by Norman is good. So Norman with 2, and it's a 5-point deficit for the Badgers, 31-26 with 1:30 to go. Stevie Smith out high. Keeps the right-handed dribble alive, penetrates and kicks. Hood, all alone for the left-handed layup. That's too easy. Mike Hood now with 8. 4 players now tied for the leading scorer in the game with 8 points. Johnson shoots the 3. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Maurice Barnett. Barnett throws it the length of the court. It's caught. Nice behind the back pass. And it's made by Stevie Smith. Stevie Smith with 5, and we have a foul called. And it's going to go against CSI. They did give him the bucket, I believe. So Sebastian Reynoso Jimenez from Salinas, California gets called for the foul. That's the 10th team foul, so the Badgers will have the double bonus now, and Johnson will shoot 2. Braden Johnson, tied for the leading scorer, now is the only leading scorer, as he's got 9. Maurice Barnett, Mike Hood each had 8, as well as Trey Farr. Farr got his points very early and then hasn't really had many opportunities since then. Braden Johnson hits the second free throw. That cuts the lead down to 7, 35-28, with just under a minute to go. Barnett. Rounded Duke. Duke with the left-handed dribble. Almost stolen by Traden Christensen, but he can't come up with it. Jimenez shoots the shot. No good. Rebound, Nebeker. And Nebeker will cross the timeline. Well, there must be a slight, about 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 20 seconds on the shot clock, and the Badgers will take their time here. Nebeker goes to set a pick out high for Traden Christensen. Christensen gets away, leaps up in the air, gets it to Johnson. Johnson for 3, and he hits it. Braden Johnson hits the 3. Now play some defense and keep this close. Putting the shot up was Dane Butte, but it is off the mark, no good. So the Badgers trail at halftime here, 35-31. We'll take this opportunity for a timeout. When we come back, it'll be the Snow College halftime show. Snow College is the nation's finest transfer institution with campuses in Ephraim and in Richfield. Visit snow.edu. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Are you worried about paying for college? Do you wish there was an affordable option that didn't sacrifice quality? Snow College. It's got to be the best kept secret in the state. Compared to my friends at bigger schools, I paid my tuition, housing, and books for less than their tuition costs alone. I even had enough left over to go shopping. To save my money. Can you actually edit that out? My dad listens to this station.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions' dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
CO Building Systems in Ephraim manufactures a complete line of pre-engineered metal buildings of all sizes. Plus, they are your headquarters for custom metal roof and wall panels for your home or business, including all trim and accessories. All of their roof and wall panels are available in several gauges and over 20 different colors. For a free cost estimate or more information, contact CO Building Systems in Ephraim. 800-262-5347. That's 800-262-5347. Online at cobuildings.com.
Welcome back to Twin Falls, Idaho, and the campus of the College of Southern Idaho. You're listening to the Snow College Halftime Show. Get a quality education that's affordable and fun at Snow College. Visit snow.edu. Let's take a look at the individual scoring. First off, for the College of Southern Idaho, they were led by Maurice Barnett with 8 points. Also Mike Hood with 8 points. Maurice Barnett with 2 3-pointers. Mike Hood, all of his points from inside the three-point line. Also 6 points for Sawyer Storms, who had 2 3-pointers. 5 for Stevie Smith, who came off the bench for the Golden Eagles. Then it was spread around pretty well. It's 2 points for Sebastian Reynoso Jimenez, 2 for Jackson Rye, 2 points for Cabella, and 2 points for Kendall McHugh. For the Snow College Badgers, they were led by Braden Johnson, who had 13 points in the first half. Then it was Trey Farr with 8, who got all of his points early. In fact, at one time, I think he might have had all 8 of the Badgers' points, but he did not score in a big portion of that first half. 3 points for Darian Nebaker, who came off the bench and hit the 3. Branson Blackner has been held to just 3 points. Matt Norman on 2 free throws has 2. Traden Christensen with 2 points. And that is the Badgers scoring. So the Badgers have just 3 points off the bench. Compare that to 9 points off the bench for the Golden Eagles. We'll take an opportunity for another timeout. When we come back, we'll have some more team statistics for you right after this 2-minute timeout.
Benjamin Franklin must have had dental and oral health in mind when he said, "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." Douglas Dentistry offers many preventive dental treatment options, including checkups and cleanings for the whole family. Hi, this is Dr. Douglas. Let us care for all your family's dental health.
Douglas Dentistry is located in Ephraim at 41 West, 700 South, across from Los Amigos. Ask about our in-house dental benefit program for those without insurance.
Call 283-3800. That's 283-3800. And remember, prevention is the best medicine.
Benjamin Franklin must have had dental and oral health in mind when he said, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Douglas Dentistry offers many preventive dental treatment options, including checkups and cleanings for the whole family. Hi, this is Dr. Douglas. Let us care for all your family's dental health.
Douglas Dentistry is located in Ephraim at 41 West, 700 South, across from Los Amigos. Ask about our in-house dental benefit program for those without insurance.
Call 283-3800. That's 283-3800. And remember, prevention is the best medicine.
Open a new Mountain America Visa credit card with 0% interest and put the whole world in your hands.
I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world safely in my hands.
Imagine what you can do with 0% interest on all purchases through May 31st of next year.
Safely in my hands.
Apply today at macu.com/0.
San Pete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West, specializing in structural steel fabrication and erection. San Pete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hale Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. San Pete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main in Moroni. Call 800-261-1026, 800-261-1026, or sanpetesteel.com.
Welcome back to the Snow College Halftime Show. Get a quality education that's affordable and fun at Snow College. Visit snow.edu. Let's take a look at some team statistics for you. Snow College Badgers shooting just 35% from the field. Compare that to 45% for CSI. That's a plus 10% margin for the Golden Eagles. Golden Eagles also shooting better from behind the three-point line. Golden Eagles plus 5% in that category, as they have 36.4% shooting on 4 of 11 shots from behind the three-point line. The Badgers have put up 5 extra three-point shots. They're shooting 31.3%. They've hit 5 of those 16 shots. Badgers 4 out of 6 from the free throw line. Snow College Badgers have stayed into this game. They're out rebounding CSI 24-18, so a plus 6 margin in that area. Unfortunately, they're plus 4 also in the turnover category. They've got 8 turnovers compared to 4 turnovers for CSI. Points in the paint, advantage CSI, 22 points in the paint. Compare that to 10 points for the Badgers, and 8 of those are by Trey Farr. Points off turnovers, again, advantage CSI. They have 13 points off turnovers compared to 4 for the Badgers. Fast break points, 6 for CSI and just 2 for the Snow College Badgers. Snow College Badgers 2-1 in conference play coming into this game, 11-10 overall, and CSI 1-2 in conference play and 12-9 overall. We'll take this opportunity for another timeout. You're listening to the Snow College Halftime Show. Snow has assembled the best quality, most affordable, and flexible offerings in online education. Visit snow.edu. We'll be back after this.
Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital wishes the Badgers all the best, both during the game and in everyday life. We are proud to be a Snow College sponsor. Intermountain now offers Connect Care, which gives you access to a healthcare provider 24/7 from your own home on a smartphone, tablet, or computer for one low price. Just download the app to use. Keeping you close to home for your health care. Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital, helping people live the healthiest lives possible.
Spanish Fork's best kept secret, Shepherd's Carpets has opened a new location here in Richville. Shepherd's offers everything from carpet, vinyl plank, as well as vinyl, hardwood, and laminate. Shepherd provides estimates, installation, and carpet binding. Make Shepherd's your total flooring source. Come in and see us at 410 North Main here in Richville, Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 4. Call us at 435-865-2025. That's 865-2025.
Do you want to make a difference in life? Do you want a college that values you right now? At Snow College, I had opportunities to be hands-on and really make a difference as a freshman in clubs, classes, sports, and student government. At Snow College, I didn't get pushed to the back while I watched the upperclassmen do everything. I was involved right away.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. That's snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
You know that Centricom provides great products and services to your home. And you can get the same great value for your business with CentraFiox, Centracom's fiber optic network service. Whether you're making sales over the phone or online to customers around the world, we deliver the reliable business solutions you need at a competitive price. And we do it all with uncompromising service. Let's talk about what matters to your business. Call or click CentraFiox.com today.
I'm Reed Skinner. I'm an OBGYN, recently transferred here to Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi. I'm excited to bring to Nephi the experience and the training that I've had in helping to take care of women through all stages of life, from low risk to high risk pregnancies or infertility, family planning, all the way to postmenopause and the management of that time frame. I also specialize in minimally invasive surgery. I'm excited to be here in Nephi and partnering with Central Valley Medical Center, providing the best possible care we can for women through all stages of life.
Visits to the dentist cause great anxiety and fear in some people, further jeopardizing oral and overall health. This is Dr. Douglas. We not only deliver optimal dental care, we make you comfortable while we do it.
Douglas Dentistry's patients love listening to music or watching a movie during treatment. Some patients prefer nitrous oxide or laughing gas or conscious sedation.
Call Douglas Dentistry today, 283-3800. That's 283-3800. Find us on Facebook or click on douglasdentistryephrem.com.
And welcome back once again to the gymnasium on the campus of the College of Southern Idaho. Gary Chedester with you, bring you Badger basketball. Thank you to Snow College sponsors, Snow College, Zions Bank, CO Building, Centracom High-Speed Internet, Shepherd's Carpet, Central Valley Medical Center, Robinson Transport, and Sanpete Steel. The Snow College Badgers held the lead for 3 minutes in the first half. They led by 3 as their biggest lead, and they led for 3 minutes and 14 seconds. CSI led for 14 minutes in the first half. They led by as many as 9, and the game was tied for 2.5 minutes of the first half. Snow College Badgers led in once again in the first half by Braden Johnson. He had 13. Thursday night's high point man, Matt Norman, who had 30, has just 2 points tonight. Trey Farr scored 8 points early but did not score once again. Darian Nebeker off the bench hit a 3. Branson Blackner has a 3. Traden Christensen with 2. And the Snow College Badgers need to get a little more help off the bench to be able to hang with the College of Southern Idaho. The bench was outscored 9-3, and that is the difference in the game as of right now. A little bit less than that, 35-31. The Badgers down by 4 here at halftime. We'll be back for the start of the second half right after this timeout.
Zelle is now in the Mountain America mobile app. Quickly send and receive money from almost anyone with a bank account in the U.S., all with the convenience and security of the Mountain America app. Download it free from the App Store or visit macu.com/Zelle for details. Membership required based on eligibility, insured by NCUA. Zelle is available to United States bank account holders only. Transactions typically occur in minutes when the recipient's email address or U.S. mobile number is already enrolled with Zelle. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC.
Is your internet constipated? That's right, you heard me. Do you
suffer from the buffer?
Don't suffer anymore. Get things flowing again with gig internet speeds from MTCC. Our fiber to the home network gives you the speeds you need to do your business. Go gig today and let the internet flow. Side effects may include smooth video streaming, incredible online gaming experiences, the ability to use multiple devices at the same time, and an overall feeling of giddiness. You may even giggle. It's that fast. Some restrictions may apply, not available in all areas.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
CO Building Systems in Ephraim manufactures a complete line of pre-engineered metal buildings of all sizes. Plus, they are your headquarters for custom metal roof and wall panels for your home or business, including all trim and accessories. All of their roof and wall panels are available in several gauges and over 20 different colors. For a free cost estimate or more information, contact CO Building Systems in Ephraim. 800-262-5347. That's 800-262-5347. Online at cobuildings.com.
Little Caesars Pizza in Nephi and Ephraim boasts the most cheese and the most common toppings at the nation's best prices. Family parties, work crews, office staff, or athletic teams all benefit when Little Caesars is asked to tame our hunger. From hot and ready to deep dish and everything in between, everybody wins with Little Caesars. Give Little Caesars Pizza a try today, and you'll still be wearing a big old smile tomorrow. That's Little Caesars Pizza, 462 North Main in Ephraim and 1010 North Main in Nephi.
Open a new Mountain America Visa credit card with 0% interest and put the whole world in your hands.
I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world safely in my hands.
Imagine what you can do with 0% interest on all purchases through May 31st of next year.
Safely in my hands.
Apply today at macu.com/0.
Welcome back to the Snow College Halftime Show. Snow College ranks among the nation's top 10% in student success. Turn on your education and visit snow.edu. Snow College Badgers trail by 4 coming out here in the second half, and they will have the ball to start the second half. Badgers bring back out on the floor, it looks like the starting lineup. That will be Matt Norman, Trey Farr, Traden Christensen, Branson Blackner, and Braden Johnson. And the Golden Eagles will come back with Kendall McHugh, Maurice Barnett, Mike Hood, and the same starting lineups, Sawyer Storms and Nehemi Kabeya. Badgers with the ball at midcourt, and it'll be Blackner to inbound to Traden Christensen. Christensen on the right wing to Norman. Norman looks at Cutters, goes down low, Traden Christensen, double teamed in the paint. Needs help, gets it to Braden Johnson. Looked like to start things, they were going to try to post up Traden Christensen. Now they post up Johnson, back to Trey Farr, has a lot of time to shoot the three. That frozen rope is off the mark, no good. Here come the Golden Eagles. McHugh to Barnett, back to McHugh, now to Hood. Hood runs the baseline, gets a couple of picks. They don't get him the ball. Now we run the baseline again and get a couple of picks. Instead, penetration to McHugh. Sawyer Storm shoots the three out of the corner, off the mark, no good. Off the leg of Kabeya, and it'll be Badger ball on the baseline. So both teams unable to score on their first possession here of the second half, and the Badgers will try it again. Traden Christensen. Right-handed dribble across the timeline, gives it up to Norman. Norman inside to Farr. A lot of pressure from the backside, but Trey Farr gets the layup. He's got 10, and the Badgers down by 2, 35-33. McHugh to Hood. Hood bounces to Sawyer Storms, then cuts through the paint. Storms on the right wing, now gives it up high to Barnett, to Hood on the left wing. Gets a pick up high, backs up behind the three-point line, shoots it over the top of Blackner. Rebound comes down to Kabeya. Kabeya travels before he gets the shot off. Not happy about that call, but the Badgers get a break, and they'll have the ball on the baseline of CSI. 35-33, the Badgers a chance to tie it right here with 18 and a half minutes to go. Christensen across the timeline. Blackner goes back door, Christensen keeps the ball up high, guarded by Barnett. Gives it up on the right wing to Branson Blackner. Blackner gets a pick. Goes to far, inside to Johnson. Johnson puts the ball up under pressure, and Johnson gets it to go. He's got 15, and the Badgers have tied it at 35. 18 minutes to go. Badgers playing man-to-man. Barnett launches the wild two. It's off the mark, no good, and rebound comes down to Blackner. Ahead to Johnson. Thought about the three, leaves it for Blackner. An NBA three-pointer. Off the mark, no good. Traden Christensen tips it. I thought it hit the bank board. Apparently, the referee saw it hit the shot clock. So out of bounds, and it'll go back to CSI. But we are tied at 35 with 17:30 remaining. McHugh keeps the dribble alive. Now inside they go to Cabella. Cabella puts the shot up. He shoots it over the bank board. A lot of pressure that time by Trey Farr. And I don't think I've seen that from a post shot. But the Badgers with the ball, a chance to take the lead here. Tied at 35. Christensen with the right-handed dribble. Guarded up high by Barnett. Penetration kick. Norman had the three, doesn't take it. Leaves it to Farr. Farr looked like he wanted to go baseline. Now back out to Christensen. Has it knocked away. And Sawyer storms. Ahead to Barnett. Barnett goes up for the shot. No good. And Trey Farr is going to get called for the foul. Trey Farr, foul number 2. First team foul on the Badgers here in the second half. And at the free throw line is going to be Maurice Barnett. So Barnett, first free throw on the way, and it rattles in. He's got 9. First point here in the second half for the Golden Eagles. Barnett will shoot a second free throw. Barnett now leads the all CSI scorers with 9. Free throw is on the way. Hard off the back of the iron. No good. He goes over the back of Norman to get the rebound. Now launches the jumper, and it's good. I don't know how that is not a foul. Badgers trail by 3, 38-35. Blackner has his pocket picked by McHugh, and McHugh will go in for the easy layup, but he misses it. McHugh had the steal, wide open layup, but missed it too hard off the glass. Traden Christensen under pressure, puts it up, no good. Trey Farr follows and lays it in. Trey Farr with the bucket. McHugh, guarded by Traden Christensen, gets the pick up high, shoots the shot off the mark, no good. And we're going to have a flop warning given to McHugh. McHugh put the shot up under pressure and then fell to the ground. No foul was called, and so they give him a warning. And it'll be the Badger ball. Blackner to inbound to Traden Christensen. Badgers down by 1, 38-37, and they have the ball. Norman looked to go to the baseline, instead skips it around to Johnson. Johnson launches the three, almost banked it in, off the mark, no good. And the rebound comes down to Maurice Barnett. Barnett leaves it to Hood. Hood goes to the baseline. Bounces it across. Sawyer Storms out of the corner for 3. It rattles in, out, and back in again. Sawyer Storms 9 points, all from behind the 3-point line. Back to a 4-point lead for the Golden Eagles. Trey Farr penetrates, goes up for the shot with the left hand. No good, and a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Sebastian Reynoso Jimenez. And that is the second foul on Jimenez. And first team foul here in the second half on the Golden Eagles. At the free throw line, Trey Farr to shoot 2. Trey's shot on the way, hard off the back of the iron, no good. Trey needs to get a little more arch on that shot, kind of a frozen rope. Hit the back of the iron and ricocheted off. He'll set for the second. Second free throw, a little bit better arch, almost went in, comes out, and Jimenez with the rebound. So the Badgers still trail by 4, 41-37 with 15:40 remaining in the game. Into the ball game is Dane Duke. Sawyer Storms for 3, top of the key, off the mark, no good. Trey Farr collects the rebound. Ahead to Traden Christensen. Traden penetrates, puts the shot up with the left hand, no good. A lot of contact. This could be Another foul on. Nope. This time they're going to give it to Sawyer Storms, his third. Second team foul on the Golden Eagles, and at the free throw line now is Traden Christensen. Traden only had 2 points in the first half. A chance to double his score here as he goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. And a chance to cut the deficit down to 2. Free throw by Traden is on the mark. He's got 3. Ransom Blackner's going to, Darian Nebaker is going to check in for the Badgers, and going out is Trey Farr. So a pretty small lineup out here for the Badgers right now. Braden Johnson at 6'7", Darian Nebaker at 6'6". Second free throw is good by Traden. So your point guard is the second tallest player on the Badger team right now. Hood over to Barnett. Now to Dutte. Back to Hood, top of the key, guarded by Blackner. Blackner steps inside the 3. Mike Hood steps back and shoots the 3 over the top of him. No good. And the rebound, Traden Christensen. Here come the Badgers. 3-on-3 fast break. Johnson tries to pass it down low to Darian Nebaker. It's stolen away, and here come the Golden Eagles. Stevie Smith shoots the shot. No good. Johnson loses it out of bounds. It'll go to CSI. Badgers kind of dodged a bullet there as CSI was on a fast break and they came up with nothing. Now they'll inbound on their own baseline. Dutte gets it into Barnett. Barnett wanted to dunk it and comes up empty-handed. Badgers with the rebound. Traden pulls up, picked up by Mike Hood. Goes up high to Johnson. Johnson guarded by Barnett. Couple of dribbles, leaves it to Blackner. Now down low to Johnson. Johnson backs in, squares away to shoot the shot, has it stripped away from him. No foul called. 41-39, Badgers still trail by 2. We're down to 14-15 remaining. Things have kind of slowed down here in the second half. Barnett to Hood. Hood gets a pick by Jimenez, penetrates, loses the ball, and Johnson comes up with it. Here come the Badgers out and running. It's a 3-on-2 fast break. Matt Norman pulls up, leaves it for Nebaker for 3. In and out, no good, and the rebound comes down to Barnett. Barnett thought about a touchdown pass. Instead, leaves it for Stevie Smith. Smith dribbles down into the corner, now lobs it out high to Dutte. Dutte, near half court with the dribble. Guarded by Matt Norman. Gets a pick, penetrates, kicks to Stevie Smith. Smith leaves it underneath to Jimenez, and Jimenez gets the layup. Sebastian Reynoso Jimenez with 4 points, 2 in the first half, 2 here in the second half. Matt Norman has the 3 if he wants it, does take it, airballs it into the hands of Deng Dutte. Down quickly to Barnett, shoots the lofting left-handed layup, and it's good. Maurice Barnett shot that over his shoulder. And I think, did the Badgers call a timeout here? Yes, a 30-second timeout that's going to turn into a full timeout because of the media. 13 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the game. Badgers back down by 6, 45-39. We'll be back after this 60-second timeout.
San Pete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West, specializing in structural steel fabrication and erection. San Pete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hale Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. San Pete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main in Moroni. Call 800-261-1026, 800-261-1026, or sanpetesteel.com.
Intermountain San Pete Valley Hospital wishes the Badgers all the best, both during the game and in everyday life. We are proud to be a Snow College sponsor. Intermountain now offers Connect Care, which gives you access to a healthcare provider 24/7 from your own home on a smartphone, tablet, or computer for one low price. Just download the app to use. Keeping you close to home for your health care. Intermountain San Pete Valley Hospital, helping people live the healthiest lives possible.
Welcome back to Snow College Badger Basketball, being brought to you by Mountain America Credit Union, MTCC, Channel 3, Intermountain San Pete Hospital, Little Caesars in Ephraim and also in Nephi, Douglas Dentistry, San Pete Steel, and Robinson Transport. At the 13-12 mark, The Badgers down by 6, 45-39. Badgers will have the ball in the backcourt. And it'll be Branson Blackner to inbound. And now CSI is showing full court pressure. Blackner looks for help. Gets it into Norman. Back to Blackner. Blackner now to Traden Christensen. Back to Blackner as the Badgers break the pressure and get it across the timeline. Nebeker to Blackner. Thought about passing it into the corner. Instead takes the wide open three and hits it. Branson Blackner with 6. 3 in the first half, 3 in the second half. And it's a 3-point deficit, 45-42. Again, the Badgers playing man-to-man defense here against the Golden Eagles. There's the back door, and Branson Blackner got a hand on it. Here come the Badgers 3-on-2, fast break. Pass off the foot of Darian Nebeker, out of bounds. So the Badgers waste an opportunity. Coach Nielsen saying, hey, come to a stop, and then make your pass to Traden Christensen. Duke will run the offense and bring the ball up the floor for the Golden Eagles. Pass on the wing to Hood. Hood goes to the baseline. Help defense by Nebeker. Gets his own rebound after the block by Nebeker. Now to Stevie Smith. Smith penetrates, leaves it on the wing. Shot on the way and blocked away. Jackson Rye had his shot blocked. I think it was Braden Johnson who got a hand on it. So the Badgers have toughened up that defense, and the help defense has been able to get over to stop some of these one-on-one penetrations. Duke gets it into Stevie Smith. Goes baseline and gets the shot to go, and they call the foul. Stevie Smith, his first 2 of the second half. He's got 7. So Traden Christensen gets called for his first foul, second team foul on the Badgers. Both teams with 2 here in the second half. So Stevie Smith a chance at a 3-point play here as he's at the free throw line. And the free throw is good, so he does convert the 3-point play. He's got 8. 48-42, back to a 6-point lead for the Golden Eagles. Traden Christensen out high, guarded by Jackson Rye. Johnson, double team, almost loses it, gets it back again. Now to Traden Christensen. Somebody's open, but the Badgers were having a hard time finding the handle. Norman goes behind his back, ends up in the same spot. Christensen now penetrates, lays it in, but the foul is going to be called first on Jackson Rye. Yes, his first, third team foul on CSI. So the Badgers will have 20 seconds on the shot clock, and Matt Norman to inbound. Gets it to Traden Christensen. Christensen out high, Nebeker, top of the key. Dribbles between his legs, goes in for the layup, has it blocked away by Jackson Rye. The Golden Eagles on a fast break, in and out of the hands of Kendall McHugh, and it hits the CSI bench, so Badger ball. Still trailing by 6, 48-42 with 11:28 remaining. Traden picked up at midcourt by Stevie Smith. Goes to Norman. Norman to Nebeker. Kicks it out high to Branson Blackner. Now gets it back again. Goes inside to Traden Christensen. Christensen double team and stolen away by Reynoso Jimenez. Duke out high, guarded by Traden Christensen. Penetrates, kicks on the baseline to Reynoso. Back to Duke. Duke, top of the key, had the shot if he wanted it, did not take it. Reynoso calling for the ball. Reynoso steps under, shoots the baseline jumper. Nice soft touch, but does not go, and Traden Christensen with the rebound. Traden pushes it ahead to Nebeker. Nebeker in 3-point territory. Over to Norman. Norman behind the back, under pressure, gets it to Nebeker. Now down low to Johnson. Johnson squares away. Up high to Nebeker, shoots the 3 down the lane, no good. And the rebound comes down to Rye. 48-42. We have not had a score here for about 2.5 minutes by either team. And Tyler Boyack getting set to check in. Stevie Smith, follow-away jumper off the mark, no good. Rebound Nebeker. Nebeker pushes it up the floor, goes to Christensen. Christensen gets fouled, no call. Puts up the tough shot off balance, no good. And now here comes CSI, 2-on-2 fast break. They leave it to Dute. Dute with the left hand, no good. Tipped way out high, and McHugh gets the reset. We're under 10 minutes to go, 9:40. Rye gives it up high to Stevie Smith. Smith guarded by Traden Christensen. Stevie Smith pushes off, pulls up, shoots the 15-footer, in and out, no good. Matt Norman with the rebound. He hands back to Nebeker, and Nebeker will push it up the floor. Branson Blackner to Norman, all alone for the three. Off the mark, no good. Looked like he tried to bank it. And now we're going to have a flop warning against Snow College. Braden Johnson was setting the pick, and as the CSI player went through the pick, Braden fell down, but they warned him for a flop. So Traden Christensen will go to the bench. Tyler Boyack checks in. Nate Duckworth checks in. The Badgers have two starters out there, Blackner and Johnson. And then it's Nebeker, Duckworth, and Boyack. CSI takes a full timeout here with 9:14 remaining in the game. It's CSI 48, the Badgers 42. We'll be back in 60.
I think I was born to perform. At Snow College, I got to be on stage as a freshman. I don't know of any other college in Utah that lets you do that. Here at Snow, I got real chances to perform, real chances to be involved, real chances to improve. Don't wait in line to get your chance. Get it now at Snow College.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. That's snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
When it comes to communication solutions for your business, Centra Fiax by Centracom gets it right. We've got the right data connection with dedicated bandwidth up to 10 gig, plus an in-house network operations center for responsive local support from super smart service professionals. Centra Fiax offers SD-WAN service to connect all your business locations securely and the right digital voice solutions to fit your exact needs. Make the right call. Contact a business specialist at Centracom for customized Centra Fiax solutions to make your business thrive.
Welcome back to Snow College Badger basketball. 9:14 remaining, and the Badgers trail at 48-42. Over the past 4 minutes, we have had no change as the Golden Eagles have scored 3 points, and the Snow College Badgers have scored 3 points. So still a 6-point deficit, or 6-point deficit here, and the Badgers have made up no ground over the last 4 minutes. CSI Golden Eagles with the ball in the backcourt. It'll be Kendall McHugh bringing it up. Picked up by Nate Duckworth. Up high to Dute. In the corner to Hood. Hood guarded by Tyler Boyack. Baseline jumper is on the way and good by Maurice Barnett, who now has 15 points in the game. And it's back to the biggest lead that the Golden Eagles have had, 50-42. Duckworth up high to Boyack. Thought of the three, goes to Branson Blackner. Blackner penetrates. In trouble, gets it out high to Duckworth. Nice pass down low to Tyler Boyack. Boyack goes up for the shot and draws the foul. It's either on Hood. I think it is on Hood. Nope. Sebastian Reynoso Jimenez picks up foul number 3. And that is the 4th team foul on CSI. At the free throw line, Tyler Boyack. And Tyler hits the first free throw, his first point of the game. First action of the game. We did not see him in the first half. Boyack sets, hits both free throws. He's got 2. Tyler Boyack, 6'3" freshman from Spanish Fork. And it's back to a 6-point deficit, 50-44. 8.5 minutes remaining. CSI content to set up the offense, half court. There's Hood, fall away jumper is no good. He falls to the ground, and they don't call anything. If they're going to call the flop warning on the first one, it should be a flop warning on the second, but they don't call it, and they give the ball back to CSI. And now Coach Nielsen yelling. And what do we got? So Coach Nielsen gets called a warning for bench decorum, but he's got a point. Mike Hood shot the shot and then fell down trying to draw the whistle, so it was either a foul or it's a flop. And they didn't call either one. Kendall McHugh out high, guarded by Nate Duckworth. Back to Hood. Hood lobs it down low. Maurice Barnett follow a jumper, air ball right into the hands of Tyler Boyack. Here come the Badgers. Nate Duckworth across the timeline to Brent Blackner. To Duckworth, back to Blackner. Blackner on the right wing to Nebeker, looking inside for Farr. Farr working hard, and he can post up against about anybody they have here. Now Jimenez gets called for foul number 4. Sebastian Reynoso Jimenez, foul number 4. 5th team foul. And the Badgers will inbound on the baseline with the 20 seconds on the shot clock. So Reynoso goes to the bench and gets a handshake from head coach Jeff Reiner. And checking back in is Sawyer Storms for CSI. Duckworth gets it in to Nebeker. Fakes the 3. Fakes it again. Now gives it to Boyack. He'll take the 3. That draws nothing. That was a little too far behind the three-point line for Tyler Boyack. 50-44. Still a six-point deficit. Since the last time out at 9:14, both teams have scored 2 points. Things have really slowed down here in the second half. Penetration. Under pressure. And what are they going to call? Travel against Kendall McHugh. Either way, the Badgers ended up with it. And substitution, checking back into the ball game is Jackson Rye, and going out is Kendall McHugh. Duckworth will bring it up and set up the offense. Boyack to Nebeker. Inside Trey Farr. Farr into the paint. Puts up the leap and leaner, and it is good. Trey Farr with the right hand. He's got 14. 50-46. The Badgers have cut the lead down to 4. Duke out high, guarded by Duckworth. And a tripping call is going to be called against Branson Blackner. His first, 3rd team foul on the Badgers. Shot clock at 20. And the Golden Eagles with the ball. Barnett, high off the glass, no good. Tipped, no good. Here comes Duckworth on the fast break. Kicks it to Blackner. Blackner shoots the 3 off the fast break. No good. Trey Farr looked like he had position for the rebound. Taken away from him. Here comes Mike Hood. Guarded by Blackner. Goes to the paint. Puts up the shot. And they're going to call an offensive foul. Wow. I would have bet money you would never get that call in this gymnasium. But Mike Hood gets his second. 6th team foul on the Golden Eagles, and the Badgers with the ball. Again, a chance to cut the deficit. 50-46. Trey Farr way out high. Backs in against Sawyer Storms. Now to Duckworth. Duckworth dribbles between the legs, looks for help. Trey Farr had position inside. They don't get it to him. Nebeker out high, fakes the 3, now penetrates, puts up the shot. What a circus shot by Darian Nebeker, and Nebeker has 5, his first 2 of the second half. The Badgers are within 2 with 6 minutes and 15 seconds to go. 50-48. Golden Eagles. Looking inside for Barnett. They don't go to him. Hood in the corner, guarded by Branson Blackner. Hood goes to the baseline. Skip past to Duke. Now leaves it out high. Sawyer Storm shoots the 3. Off the mark, no good. Tip and no good. Trey Farr comes up with the rebound. Here come the Badgers on a fast break. Tyler Boyack all the way to the front of the rim, and he hits the back of the rim. No good. Nebeker gets the rebound. And the Badgers will set it up once again. Boyack to Nebeker. Looking inside for Farr. Blackner top of the key. Left wing, Duckworth. Now inside to Farr. Farr goes into the paint, throws it almost away, but Blackner gets the loose ball, shoots the 3 as the buzzer goes off. No good, and the rebound comes down to Mike Hood. Hood leaves it for Duke. Duke back to Hood. Blackner might have not have scored a lot in this game, but he's been able to hold Mike Hood well below his average as well. Three-point shot on the way and no good. Rebound comes down to Sawyer Storms. He misses the shot, and the rebound comes down to Duckworth. Duckworth ahead to Nebaker. Nebaker backs in, double team, kicks it to Blackner. Blackner out of the corner for three, in and out, no good. And the rebound comes down to Rye. Badgers just can't get over this hump. Trailing by 2, 50-48 with 4:45 remaining. Timeout is going to be taken by CSI, a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it right here and turn this into a Douglas Dentistry timeout. Your first choice in dentistry and overall oral health, from general dentistry to sedation dentistry and teeth whitening. Douglas Dentistry, 283-3800. The Badgers have gotten close, 50-48, but unable to pick up another bucket here. Trey Farr has picked it up here in the second half. He had 8 at halftime. He's scored another 6. He's got 14. Braden Johnson had 13 at the half. He picks up another 2. He's got 15. So in the second half, it's been Tyler Boyack, Darian Nebaker, Braden Johnson, Branson Blackner hit a three-pointer, Traden Christensen, and Trey Farr. It's really been Maurice Barnett for CSI that has done most of the scoring for them. He had 8 at halftime, has picked up another 7 here in the second half. And it's CSI ball, 4:40 remaining in this contest. CSI 50, the Badgers 48. Hood under pressure, draws the foul on Darian Nebaker, almost gets it to go. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Darian Nebaker. And on the 14th foul, but shooting 2 is going to be Mike Hood. Hood with 8 points. He has not scored here in the second half. And he gets the free throw. He's got 9. Stevie Smith checks in. Maurice Barnett goes out for CSI. Badgers out there right now have Nate Duckworth, Tyler Boyack, Branson Blackner, Darian Nebaker, and Trey Farr. Both free throws good by Hood. He's got 10. 52-48, back to a 4-point lead. Traden Christensen up high to Duckworth, back to Tyler Boyack. Inside Trey Farr, missed the shot off the front of the iron, no good. And here comes CSI. Trey Farr did a good job of posting up, had a good look at it. Just didn't get the right angle on the bank off the glass. Hood almost stolen by Darian Nebaker. Now penetrates, Euro steps, lays it up with the left hand, it's good. Mike Hood with 12. You don't hold a good scorer like that down forever. He's got 4 now in the second half, and the Badgers are going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well with 3:55 remaining. The Badgers down by 6, 54-48. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Zelle is now in the Mountain America mobile app. Quickly send and receive money from almost anyone with a bank account in the U.S., all with the convenience and security of the Mountain America app. Download it free from the App Store or visit macu.com/Zelle for details. Membership required based on eligibility. Insured by NCUA. Zelle is available to United States bank account holders only. Transactions typically occur in minutes when the recipient's email address or U.S. mobile number is already enrolled with Zelle. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC.
Welcome back. It was just a 30-second timeout taken by the Badgers as they trail 54-48. Badgers trailed by 6 at the 13-12 mark, 6 at the 19-14 mark, and still 6 at the 3:55 mark. Yes, they've been to within 2, but at each one of those timeouts, they've been down by 6. Duckworth, right wing, picks up the dribble, goes inside for Trey Farr. He can't handle it. It's really kind of a bad pass. It was down low. Trey did a great job of trying to get down there and trying to get a hand on it. And Duckworth will come out. Traden Christensen checks in. Also in is Matt Norman. So going out is Boyack and Blackner. The Badgers now go with Christensen, Matt Norman, Braden Johnson, Darian Nebaker, and Trey Farr. Mike Hood will cross the timeline for the Golden Eagles. Picked up by Matt Norman. Gets a pick out high by Barnett. Hood goes to the baseline, in trouble. Almost threw it away, but Dang Duke comes up with the loose ball. In behind the three-point line, now gives it to Barnett. Barnett launches the 3. Off the back of the iron, no good. Trey Farr had a hand on it, loses it right into the hands of Sawyer Storms, and Storms has 11. What a tough break for the Badgers as they played good defense, just could not hold on to it, and it turns into an easy bucket for Sawyer Storms. Traden Christensen fouled by Mike Hood. Hood picks up foul number 3. 7th team foul on CSI, so the Badgers will shoot 1-1 here for the final 3 minutes. Down by 8, 56-48. This is where they need to score some points from the free throw line with the clock stopped. Traden toes the line. Free throw is on the way and good. Perfect. Traden Christensen with 5. He'll shoot another. Traden Christensen takes his time. Free throw on the way. Good. So Traden has 6 in the game, and the lead is back to 6. Sounds like a broken record, but that's where the Badgers have been almost the entire second half. They've been as close as 2 and down by as many as 8. Dang Duke goes in, misses the shot. Trey Farr gets the rebound. I think Trey might have got a finger on that at the very least. He intimidated Duke a little bit and made him shoot it a little bit higher than he wanted to. So Stevie Smith picks up his 2nd foul. That's the 8th team foul, and at the free throw line will be Trey Farr to shoot 1-1. Matt Norman over talking with head coach Rob Nielsen as Trey goes to the free throw line and hits the first. Trey with 15. Trey, Braden Johnson, and Maurice Barnett lead all scorers with 15 points. Trey's 2nd free throw on the way. Good again. Trey Farr now with 16, and the Badgers are back to within 4, 56-52. 2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. Badgers need to play some defense and then get a good look on the offensive end. CSI going to run a lot of clock here, run the shot clock down as they're not even near the three-point line, just playing catch way out high, and the Badgers content to watch it. Hood in three-point territory, guarded by Matt Norman. Still guarded by Matt Norman. Shoots a off-balance three-point shot. Trey Farr with the rebound. Out quickly to Traden Christensen. No advantage number-wise. Trey Farr puts up the wild shot, and what do they call? Offensive foul on Trey Farr. I was going to see if we had a replay of that, but we don't. That's okay. Trey Farr picks up his 3rd, 5th team foul on the Badgers. I would have really liked to have seen Snow College slow that up and run some offense. They just did not have the advantage in numbers. So CSI is going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well with 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Badgers trail at 56-52. We'll be back in 60.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the College of Southern Idaho. Gary Chadester with you, bringing you Badger basketball. Snow College Badgers trail by 4, 56-52. With 2 minutes remaining, CSI with the ball. Dang Duke. Across the timeline, looks for help. Now gets it to Stevie Smith. Up high to Mike Hood. To Maurice Barnett. Hands it back to Duke. CSI content to run the shot clock down here and shorten this game. They have a 4-point lead. Stevie Smith penetrates, pulls up from 8 feet in the lane and buries it. Stevie Smith becomes the 4th CSI player in double figures. Traden Christensen leaves it for Norman. Up high, Braden Johnson for 3. Good. Braden Johnson hits the three. He's got 18. And the Badgers take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well with 1:29 remaining. Badgers down by 3, 58-55. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
CO Building Systems in Ephraim manufactures a complete line of pre-engineered metal buildings of all sizes. Plus, they are your headquarters for custom metal roof and wall panels for your home or business, including all trim and accessories. All of their roof and wall panels are available in several gauges and over 20 different colors. For a free cost estimate or more information, contact CO Building Systems in Ephraim. 800-262-5347. That's 800-262-5347. Online at cobuildings.com.
My name is Richard Anderson. I'm one of the general surgeons working at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, Utah. My trajectory was not into surgery at first. I decided to become a research scientist, but I had no opportunity to work with people. Since moving to this area, I have made lasting friends, lifelong friends, and I have enjoyed providing the same sort of quality surgical care that they can obtain in Salt Lake or Provo, but with more prompt and certainly more personal service.
Welcome back once again to Badger Basketball on KMTI AM 650, Centricom.com, and YouTube.com/SnowBadgerTV. Snow College Badgers have been battling this entire second half. They've been as close as 2. They've been down by as many as 9. Right now they're down by 3, and CSI has the ball. My guess is that Coach Nielsen says no need to panic right here. You're only down 3. You just got to play some good defense. And don't give them a second shot. Don't give them an easy shot. Don't give them a second shot. Play good defense, get the rebound, come down, and get it even closer. They can't run the clock all the way out here. 30 seconds on the shot clock. They can run it down to a minute. Duke, guarded by Christensen, gives it up to Stevie Smith. Baseline Hood, thought about the 3. Now goes out to Stevie Smith again. To Duke. Duke penetrates. Leaves it back to Smith, and an offensive foul on Deng Duke. Duke picks up foul number 2. 9th team foul on CSI, and the Badgers will have the ball. And that's just what we were saying, or I was saying, trying to say. Play some good defense and get the ball back. And that's what they did. Trey Farr stepped in and drew the offensive foul. Branson Blackner checks in for Darian Nebaker. But it's really Johnson who has the hot hand from behind the three-point line right now for the Badgers. Badgers out there with their starting lineup. Traden Christensen, Matt Norman, Braden Johnson, Branson Blackner, and Trey Farr. They're looking inside for Farr. Instead, they work around the perimeter. Now inside to Johnson. Johnson goes to the baseline, shoots the jump hook. Nice soft touch by Braden Johnson. Johnson with 20. And now CSI is going to take the timeout as the Badgers are within 1 with under a minute to go. Play defense, get the ball back again. That's what I said before. I'm going to say it again. We'll take a timeout as well. Badgers down by 1, 58-57. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Benjamin Franklin must have had dental and oral health in mind when he said, "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." Douglas Dentistry offers many preventive dental treatment options, including checkups and cleanings for the whole family. Hi, this is Dr. Douglas. Let us care for all your family's dental health.
Douglas Dentistry is located in Ephraim at 41 West, 700 South, across from Los Amigos. Ask about our in-house dental benefit program for those without insurance.
Call 283-3800. That's 283-3800. And remember, prevention is the best medicine.
Little Caesars Pizza in Nephi and Ephraim boasts the most cheese and the most common toppings at the nation's best prices. Family parties, work crews, office staff, or athletic teams all benefit when Little Caesars is asked to tame our hunger. From hot and ready to deep dish and everything in between, everybody wins with Little Caesars. Give Little Caesars Pizza a try today, and you'll still be wearing a big old smile tomorrow. That's Little Caesars Pizza, 462 North Main in Ephraim and 1010 North Main in Nephi.
Welcome back to Snow College Badger basketball action. This is the closest the Badgers have been since the first half. The Badgers trailed by 4 at halftime, 35-31. They got it to within 2, but now they're within 1 with 47 seconds remaining. Badgers show full court pressure. Knocked away by Trey Farr, intended for Sawyer Storms. Again, Badgers showing full court pressure here. Darian Nebaker's going to check in. Trey Farr comes out for defensive purposes. And I'm sure we'll see Trey Farr back in the ball game here. 46 seconds in the game. Mike Hood gets the inbounds pass, now gets it over to Dang Duke. Duke behind the back, guarded by Christensen. Badgers try for a steal, don't come up with it. And CSI going to still run a lot of time here, trying to set up the offense. Backdoor to Stevie Smith, and he gets it to go, and he's fouled. What a circus shot by Stevie Smith. They alley-ooped it to him. He went up, got it, and banked it off the glass and drew the foul on Braden Johnson. That's Braden Johnson's first. Sixth team foul. So with 28 seconds to go, at the free throw line, Stevie Smith a chance to make this a two-possession game. So Stevie Smith at the line, a chance to convert on the three-point play and make it a two-possession game with 28 seconds remaining. Now the Badgers, if they can get it down, they're going to be looking at maybe fouling as Stevie Smith hits the free throw. He's got 13. Christensen pushes it up the floor, goes in, lays it up with the left hand, leaves it short, off the mark, no good. Sawyer Starms with the rebound, and he draws the foul. And the foul is going to be called on Matt Norman. His second, seventh team foul, so at the free throw line shooting 1-1 is going to be Sawyer Storms. I can only guess he's a pretty good free throw shooter, as he has 11 points in the game. So shooting 1-1, the Badgers will need to foul maybe once more here. It is a two-possession game. The Badgers might need to look at a three here too, as they've only got 19 seconds remaining. I just can't help but feel that the Badgers have left a golden opportunity slip through their fingers here. Sawyer Storms hits the free throw. You've got CSI that might be down a little bit here this season. But the Badgers, every time they get close, cannot get over that hump. Full timeout is going to be taken. So with 19 seconds remaining, CSI 62, the Badgers 57. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Open a new Mountain America Visa credit card with 0% interest and put the whole world in your hands.
I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world safely in my hands.
Imagine what you can do with 0% interest on all purchases through May 31st of next year.
Safely in my hands.
Apply today at macu.com/0.
San Pete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West, specializing in structural steel fabrication and erection. San Pete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hale Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. San Pete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main in Moroni. Call 800-261-1026, 800-261-1026, or sanpetesteel.com.
Welcome back. At the free throw line, Sawyer Storms to shoot one more. Apparently they went to the free throw line before the second horn of the timeout. But Sawyer Storms a chance from the free throw line here. It's still going to be a two-possession game if you figure three-pointers here. Storms' second free throw is good. So a 6-point deficit here for the Badgers with 19 seconds to go. Traden Christensen pushes it up the floor. Looks for help. Gets it to Norman. Fakes the three. Cross-court pass. Braden Johnson intercepted and intended for Nebaker. And that's going to wrap things up here as Stevie Smith gets the rebound. And like I say, I can't help but feel like the Badgers may have let one slip away here, that they had an opportunity. They just could not get over the hump. They have never led here in the second half. They trailed by 4 at halftime. And at all the timeouts we took, they were either down by 6, by 4. They got as close as 1. And now it's up to a 6-point deficit. Stevie Smith, free throw good. Stevie Smith with 14. And a chance here to tie Maurice Barnett for the team lead in scoring. If he can hit this, he'll have 15. Maurice Barnett also with 15, and he does. 8 seconds. CSI still plays defense. And Traden Christensen all the way and gets the hammer dunk. but too little too late, as the Badgers are going to lose this one 65-59. So the Badgers lose it and drop to 2-2 in conference play and 11-11 overall. CSI improves to 2-2 and 13-9 overall. The Badgers will be on the road once again next week as they take on Salt Lake Community College. That's going to be a tough one for them on the road there as well, as Salt Lake is undefeated in conference play. We'll take this opportunity for a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the Little Caesars Player of the Game for you. Little Caesars makes their dough fresh, in-house every day, and uses 100% mozzarella and Munster cheeses. We'll also have the Sanpete Steel Man of the Game. The Sanpete Steel Man of the Game is given to a player who makes a tough, gritty play that changes the momentum of the game. So we'll have both of those awards for you coming up on the postgame show. We'll be back right after this.
Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital wishes the Badgers all the best, both during the game and in everyday life. We are proud to be a Snow College sponsor. Intermountain now offers Connect Care, which gives you access to a healthcare provider 24/7 from your own home on a smartphone, tablet, or computer for one low price. Just download the app to use, keeping you close to home for your health care. Intermountain Sanpete Valley Hospital, helping people live the healthiest lives possible.
Spanish Fork's best kept secret, Shepherd's Carpets has opened a new location here in Richfield. Shepherd's offers everything from carpet, vinyl plank, as well as vinyl, hardwood, and laminate. Shepherd provides estimates, installation, and carpet binding. Make Shepherd's your total flooring source. Come in and see us at 410 North Main here in Richfield, Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 4. Call us at 435-865-2025. That's 865-2025.
Are you not sure what to major in? Do you wish there was a place you could figure that out? Snow College is for you. It gave me a chance to be really involved in lots of different areas. My professors would actually talk to me and answer questions about my career options. At Snow College, not only did I figure out my major, I'm prepared to major in it.
Snow College is accepting your application right now. To get more information or schedule a campus visit, go to snow.edu. That's snow.edu. At Snow College, it is all about you.
Welcome back to the postgame show. Gary Chedister with you, and joining me up here in the booth or at the table, head coach Rob Nielsen. And coach, that's a tough one for you.
Yeah, that looked like we were tired, and that's not an excuse. We just didn't have any energy. We didn't have any all night long. It seemed like we were just lethargic and didn't have much enthusiasm for the game.
You had a hard time in the second half. You're down 35-31 at halftime, 4 points. I kept track of it at every single timeout. You were either down 4 or 6, and you made runs. You got to within 1, you got to within 2, but you just could not get over that hump. And I said it on the air. I felt like maybe we kind of let one slip away here because CSI is down a little bit. It's difficult to play here and win. So when you have opportunities, you hate to see them go away.
Yeah, we had a lot of good looks, and then we just made some silly turnovers and got ourselves into trouble. And then we didn't hit shots. You know, Matt has 30 last night, and I don't think he scored tonight.
2, all in the first half from the free throw line.
You know, that's tough when a kid goes, you know, we got to get to where guys are consistent. We know what we're going to have every night. And there was a lot of that tonight, you know, guys that played well, and then they didn't do anything tonight. And that's just freshmen and poor coaching, I guess.
Well, I'm surprised you said that. I don't know that I believe that, but I'm sure it's part frustration there. I think back on you were a chance to cut the lead really close, came down on a fast break. You really didn't have the numbers, and I thought, pull it back out and run something, and somebody made a pass to Trey Farr a long ways away from the hoop, and that turned into a turnover. But it was plays like that. I'm not going to say that was just the only one, but it was plays like that, it seemed like, when you had a chance to really cut it.
And you know, our point guards are great guys, and Traden stepped up from being a 4-man to try and be a point guard the last 3 games. And, you know, there's so many things like that, and we talked with him about that, about situations. You know, he's a 1-on-2, and Trey's coming, he gets low, and he flips it back to Trey. Well, that puts Trey in a really difficult position. And that's just a point guard mentality that we're working with Traden, and he'll get it. Like I say, it's early, I mean, in his career to be, I think he's going to be a great point guard if he wants to still do it because he's so big and he does so many good things. But just situations. We didn't handle situations very well tonight. We had a lot of times where we got that situation. We're down 1, down 3, and we either turned it over or didn't get a great shot. We had 3 or 4 really good shots that I thought didn't go in, but it's just one of those nights where we're not. It's being on the road in this conference, and it's tough, and our guys have got to learn that and figure it out. So.
One of the good things, I thought you really held Mike Hood down. He's the leading scorer in the conference. He finishes with 12 tonight. He had 8 at halftime and just 4 points in the second half. Traden ended up with 8 points, and I agree with you. I think he could be a really good point guard. He's deceptive on going to the hole. You don't think a guy 6'7" is going to take somebody to the hole, but he does it, and he's able to finish in front of the rim very well.
Yeah, he's like I say, he's got a lot of natural things that we can just build into a really good point guard there. And we have 11 assists on 20 baskets. That's down a little bit, but I really think the real key, the thing that really hurt us was our free throw shooting. There was 2 front end one-on-ones in the first half that we missed. That the game was basically an even game, and then we went about 7 minutes and didn't score because we were missing free throws, and we just didn't convert free throws. What did we end up?
Well, it's deceptive. If you look at this, 4 out of 6 from the first half, but you really missed 3 because you got a second opportunity on it, and those were all front end of one-on-ones, like you mentioned. 12 out of 16 in the second half, but again, those are front end of one-on-ones.
Yep. So, they went. They were 10 of 13. They hit some big ones, but. Defensively, we give up 65 points to this team. That's enough. I think that's good enough defense. Like you say, we stopped Hood, we stopped their guys. Maurice, number 11, or Stevie Smith, he came in and hurt us a little bit. But defensively, we weren't bad. We just couldn't score. A
couple of second chance points. I don't know what they had. Second chance points. Well, it looks like 6, only 9. It just seemed like they got more rebounds there in the second half than.
I think that's the one right there. The points off turnovers, 23 points they got off of turnovers. They trapped us and we didn't handle it very well, and just too many turnovers to give them 23 points in a close game like this.
All right, tough way to regroup now because you got to go home, and then Thursday you got to go play at Salt Lake.
Yeah, we're at Salt Lake, and then we have these guys back home on Saturday, so it's going to be a very important week for us.
Yeah, tough stretch. I mentioned that on our halftime show that. You play these guys twice in 2 weeks, and you've got CSI in the middle of it. That's tough.
Salt Lake, yeah. These guys, Saturday, Thursday with Salt Lake. So that's then we'll have a stretch where we'll have to really make some. If we could get those 2 games, that'd put us in good shape though. So big time to go home and regroup and get ready to go and see what we can do next week.
All right, Coach. Thank you for joining us on the postgame show here. Snow College Badgers dropped to 2-2 in conference play, 11-11 overall. Final score here in Twin Falls, Idaho, 65-59 is the final score. Thanks for joining us on the postgame show. Our players of the game. We need to come up with that. Little Caesars player of the game. For fresh pizza, fast from classic hot and ready to deep dish hula Hawaiian. Make a pit stop at Little Caesars. Our player of the game, I'm going to go with Braden Johnson. And the Snow TV crew here says that's okay. And I'm going to go with Trey Farr for Steel player of the game. So Trey Farr is going to get a Sanpete Steel hoodie. Sanpete Steel, done right and on time, and supporting Snow College's tradition of excellence. Thanks to Sanpete Steel and Trey Farr, our Steelman of the game. And Little Caesars makes their dough fresh in-house every day and uses 100% mozzarella and Munster cheeses. Thanks to Little Caesars for donating a $5 large pepperoni or cheese pizza to Braden Johnson. For the crew here, Jacob Hale and also Joe Williams, I'm Gary Chedester. Thanks to Coach Rob Nielsen for joining us. We're going to wrap things up here on the postgame show. Have a pleasant weekend, everyone, and we'll see you next week for Badger basketball.
You've been listening to exciting Snow College Badger basketball on South Central Utah's sports leader, KMTI AM 650. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us again for more Snow Badger basketball action on KMTI AM 650.